what is the highest amount of stats for every mana value in Hearthstone? Starting at 0 mana, the highest amount of stats is actually 0-3 on Ancient Totem, which is kind of insane. At 1 mana, it's Dozing Keldkeeper as a 1 mana 4/4, but this is balanced because it comes active later, not exactly on turn 1. At 2 mana, it is Incorporeal Corporeal, which is a 2 mana 5/5 that has a pretty significant downside. At 3 mana, we have a 12/12 that does require a little bit of time to become active. That is way better than a 4 mana 7/7. 4 mana, we have a slightly older card here with the Darkness at a 4 mana 20/20. At 5 mana, we have Rocket Hopper, does have Overload 4. That is a chunky amount of stats. At 6 mana, we have Mr. Mukla as a 6 mana 10/10 legendary for Hunter that actually has a really good battle cry of filling your opponent's hand with bananas. At 7 mana, we have Blackwater Behemoth as a 7 mana 8/10 Colossus that also summons a 1/4 of stats. That is a lot of stats for 7 mana, but that is because this card was buffed from 8. At 8 mana, it is a tie between 3 different creatures, but I'm gonna pick the coolest one by far, which is Deathwing Mat Aspect as an 8 mana 12/12 to attack every minion on board when it comes into play. At 9 mana, technically the highest amount of stats is a 10/10, but I gotta give it to Rattlegore because for a whopping, I'm not doing the math, but someone tell me how much stats it is because it's a lot. And at 10 mana plus, there's only one card that fits the bill. It is Ultra Gigasaur